I got a little story to tell. It was July 5th. It was about 4:30 in the morning, and I woke up to look and see if I had got an elk tag or a bear tag. Needless to say, I look and it says successful, but it's 4:30 in the morning, I'm not seeing too straight. So I go back and I look at the bear points, and they were all gone. So I knew I had a bear tag. And then I went and looked at the 15 plus years of elk tags that I had, and all those points were gone. So needless to say, I did draw me a Michigan 2022 cow elk tag. I'm somewhere right now between Sheboygan and Millersboro, Michigan, heading to the Dog Outfitters. Robbie is going to be my outfitter for the early season, which is going to start tomorrow, August 30th. Yeah. So shortly we will bump into them guys and find out what's going on and get our plan together so we can go elk hunting in the morning. I think I'm going to Atlanta is where Robbie's sending me, down that way. I'm hunting with the guy, one of his guides, Brian Kraus. And Brian's been on him every day. He's been up here for the last week. He's been on him. He just hasn't been seeing them, but he's on fresh sign every day. So it's really hot and muggy today. Tomorrow is supposed to get cooler, and as my daughter says, she predicts Thursday will be the day because it's going to be in the 40s in the morning. But wouldn't hurt my feelings one bit if I would shoot one tomorrow, I'll be honest with you. So tell me a little history about this rifle. Your mother, who was it? Your mother back in 1989 bought it for me, long before I was married, as a gift. I've shot so many animals with it, and I'm not joking, I've lost count at over 100. This is going to be its last hunt. It is known as Eleanor. What is it? It is a 300 mag and a Ruger Tang Safety 77. And it's going to my daughter.
As a regular whitetail hunter, I imagined elk hunting was going to be just about the same idea. Sit down on some fresh signs and see if you couldn't see an elk cross in front of you eventually. However, that's not the case. These elk were moving all through the area, leaving signs everywhere. It was very hard to pinpoint their location. But luckily for us, Brian, our guide, knew exactly what he was looking for. After all, he is the elk guy. We spent the first 2 days of our hunt setting up in different areas with fresh elk sign in each new spot. But it always seemed that these elk were onto us or simply one step ahead the entire time. We knew it wouldn't be long till we had our own encounter, because hunters from our group were texting with pictures of their harvested elks. It just seems like we needed a plan, and we knew just who to turn to, our guide Brian.
Good news?
Yeah, Robbie thinks some of them animals are on this side, so we're gonna put the squeeze on them first. He's gonna take one of the cow hunters in there, and if he gets on them and sees them before they see us, he's coming back out and get you, and they'll go in there and shoot them in their bed. But for right now, we're gonna go up on the power line, and he's got a tracker, and we can see where he's at.
Okay.
And we got a bull hunter here, a cow hunter here, another cow hunter, so we'll see if we can't get something going.
Sounds good.
Now the rundown of what's happened is they're on fresh elk tracks in this section. The guides are trying to figure out a plan where to post me, and then they're going to gently move through there and bump them. That's the plan.
As we moved to our position, we were paired up with another hunter who had a bull tag. This was convenient because we had a cow tag, so it's doubled our chances in seeing an elk. After days of walking and scouting, and with the help of some really dedicated people, we finally had our moment of glory to celebrate with a nice fully mature Michigan cow elk. But per regulation, our next step was to contact local DNR and wait for them to come inspect the animal. So the only thing left to do now was to go smile for the camera and bask in the glory of a truly once-in-a-lifetime experience.
You're going to be the little spoon. And little spoon stopped forever.
Who's the lucky one?
That's me.
Congratulations, sir.
Thank you very much.